So we're going to start today's videos with a life update. Today, the day I'm filming this, it is Wednesday, August 19th, 2026. 2 days ago, on Monday, August 17th, my daughter Magnolia, my 25-year-old daughter, who lives down in Peoria, Illinois, was turning left through an intersection. You got oncoming traffic, you got traffic going this way, she's in the left lane, she's going to turn left. And a car coming in the opposite direction hit her in the front passenger side. Did a pretty decent number on the car. We're waiting on the insurance company today to tell us what's going on, but pretty sure that this is going to be a total. The other side is fine, obviously, the driver's side. Now, I'm not telling you anything that Maggie will not admit to. She was not wearing her seatbelt at the time, and she understands what a mistake that was for everybody listening. But what happened was, when she got hit on the passenger side, because she wasn't wearing her seatbelt, she flew to the passenger from the driver's side to the passenger side, and her head hit the windshield. The airbags on that side did deploy. And if you look closely, you can see the chunks of her hair stuck in the broken glass. She was on her way to class, nursing school class, so thankfully the baby was not in the car with her. These are photographs they took of her at the emergency room. They put a neck brace on her to be sure. Thankfully, nothing is broken. She's got bumps, bruises, and lacerations, but nothing's broken. She's fine. She's actually home. You can see the chunks of hair that were pulled out of the side of her head where she cut herself as she hit the windshield. And then after they had a chance to clean her up a little bit and sit her upright, the laceration and the bruising, of course, above her eye and whatnot, what have you. So because her and her partner, her boyfriend, they work opposing shifts to be able to watch the baby while the other one's at work. And he was now finding himself in a situation where he was essentially a single dad until she got out of the hospital. My wife and 21-year-old daughter ran down there, grabbed the baby to bring him back. Obviously, check in on how Maggie was doing, but to get the baby out of there so that they could figure out what needs to happen without the baby being sort of in the way. And that's just a weird way of putting it, but you understand what I'm saying. We've had him for the last couple of days. She's been released from the hospital. She went and got pictures of her car, and we're waiting to hear from, like I said, the insurance agency, the insurance company. So a few things. One, thankfully, it was not worse because she hit that windshield with some force. Number two, and she's going to be the first one to tell you this now, because she's now heard it from people in her family, people at the hospital, her own boyfriend. Start wearing your fucking seatbelt. And I'm not saying that to my daughter. She knows that now. I'm saying it to everybody that's watching this video. Wear your fucking seatbelt. She's lucky she didn't go through the fucking window. She's lucky she's still with us. And she knows that, and she knows that part was a mistake. But that's how fast life just comes at you. She was on her way to work, or to school, I should say. First day of nursing school classes. She's been a CNA for quite some time. Her boyfriend's an LPN, just graduated a few months back, and she's now getting back into the nursing school for herself, and was just on her way to school, was on her way to class, and this happened. So I don't know who's at fault yet. I don't know. I haven't heard anything from the police. Everybody got tickets. The other person got a ticket. Maggie got tickets. There was all kinds of stuff involved, but that's all to be figured out yet. For the purposes of this video is to show you what can happen in the blink of an eye, and B, if you don't wear your seatbelts. So I think my daughter has learned a lesson, and she's going to start wearing her seatbelt because she doesn't want that little baby of hers to not have a mom this early in life. and B, something like that happens to you, and it's a wake up call. And I say that she was thrown into the window. When you think about the physics of things, she's turning, she's not wearing her seatbelt, and somebody who I know was traveling much faster because they were in their lane going where they need to go, hits her. What essentially happened was the car got hit and moved, but because she wasn't wearing her seatbelt, she sort of stayed in place. She wasn't thrown anywhere. The car was thrown into her. So life does come at you fast, right? I did a post over on Facebook talking about it, saying, "What a week! What a week!" My son started freshman year of high school today. We moved my daughter Lily back into school, college for her senior year at UIC on Friday. Tommy's full blown into football practice every single day. His first football game of the season is coming up this Saturday. Renee and our oldest grandchild have birthdays the following week. Boom, 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 just all so much stuff going on. And then in the middle of all of it, I'm sitting here in the office and I get a phone call and it's Magnolia and she's hysterical. I just got into an accident. Ambulance is on the way. I didn't know who else to call but you. I mean, she had already called her boyfriend and 911, but she's like, I don't know what to do. Somebody's on their way, honey. Somebody is on their way. But that's how we started our week. And I hope you guys don't ever have to start your week that way. Wear your fucking seatbelts. Please.